Have y'all seen that study that says that apparently for every hot dog you eat, it takes 36 minutes off of your healthy life? I don't think I believe it, but I do know that whoever conducted that study was definitely not a NASCAR fan, and they for sure have not had a Martinsville hot dog. Howdy, y'all. Happy Friday. Welcome to NASCAR Daily. I'm Jay Punch, hanging out with you on this beautiful Friday before we take on Martinsville Speedway this weekend. Martinsville has been on the NASCAR schedule since the start of NASCAR. It is a pinnacle of NASCAR history and tradition. And Martinsville itself is filled with traditions that you'll see plenty of this weekend. Let's get into a few of them. One of the most prestigious and coveted traditions at Martinsville is the grandfather clock. It's the trophy they give away in Victory Lane. This is a real working, full size grandfather clock. It's been a tradition in Martinsville since 1964. And then these drivers take this thing home. They literally take this thing home with them. I mean, they're picking out a spot in their house as to where they want to place this thing. Some drivers have too many of them to have spots in their house. Richard Petty has 12 of them. Now, yes, he has 15 wins in Martinsville, but it wasn't a tradition yet. So he has 12 grandfather clocks. But I always think to myself, where would I put a grandfather clock if I were to win one here at Martinsville? And the neatest thing is, it's not just the Cup guys. They give this trophy away, this grandfather clock, to every winner at Martinsville, even the modifieds and the late model stock guys. Another major Martinsville tradition, arguably just as prominent and coveted and prestigious as the grandfather clock, is obviously the Martinsville hot dog. It's a very specific hot dog, okay? It is a Jesse James hot dog, the red kind. It has to be the red kind. Just ask the fans. In fact, they tried to change it back in 2017 to a different style of hot dog, a different brand, and fans put their foot down. They said, no, bring back the red kind. So, anyways, Jesse James hot dog with chili, mustard, onions, slaw. That's a Martinsville dog all the way. And on any given race weekend, they sell over 50,000 of these hot dogs. There's hot dog stands all over the racetrack, but the one in the infield stays busy. And to put it in perspective, there's a hot dog sold every 2.5 seconds from the time that the gates open to the time the checkered flag waves. That's a lot of dogs. One more hot dog stop for you. Hang on. 5,554.5 hot dogs make up one lap around Martinsville. You do the math on that one. That's a lot of dogs. That's a lot of laps. One long-standing fan tradition is the nickname of this place, the Paperclip. Fans have called it the Paperclip for years because of its obvious paperclip shape. Martinsville, it's the shortest track on the circuit, aside from Bowman Gray. Okay. It's the shortest track with a points paying race on the circuit. And it's only a half mile long, but it is quite literally shaped like a paperclip. Although, open to new suggestions for nicknames. I like some of these that NASCAR's come up with. I'm partial to the corn dog nickname. I think that's fun. Maybe that's just because I have corn dogs on the brain, though, with this being the Cookout 400. And if you don't get a corn dog at Cookout, what the heck are you doing? But before we even get to the Cookout 400 on Sunday, there's plenty of racing action for you and plenty of different places to watch it. So take it all in right here. Coming your way this afternoon, Xfinity Series qualifying at 5:35 p.m. on the CW app. And then tonight, the trucks are the first to take on the paperclip at 7:30 p.m. on FS1. And then tomorrow, racing all day long starting at 2:05 p.m. with Cup Series practice, and later in the afternoon, 5 o'clock p.m., the Xfinity Series race on the CW. And then on Sunday, we finally get to the Cookout 400 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You can watch the action on FS1 or listen to it on MRN or SiriusXM. Have a wonderful weekend watching racing, whether you're going to Martinsville or you're watching it from your couch. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, but be sure to tune back in with us on Monday. Shannon will be here talking to the winner of this weekend's race. You can catch it all on NASCAR's YouTube channel, on the podcast app, or on the NASCAR channel on Tubi. So go eat a hot dog and don't let anyone in your life that tells you that's bad for you. All right? Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.